I'm going to show you how to make a paper look old. I'm going to use the coffee effect and the burning effect. First, what you want to do is get hot water and coffee and just stir it so it looks like this. You might want to work near a sink so the coffee doesn't spill anywhere. So first what you want to do is just start painting your paper. Just paint your paper with a small thick brush. Just paint it like this. And you want to cover your paper completely. You want to do about 3 coats of this to make it look especially dark. I wouldn't recommend using tea because that will show pretty light. You have to do like about 6 coats if you want to make it as dark as coffee. So I recommend using coffee. And for the burning effect, I recommend if you're a child trying to do this for your school project or anything, I advise that you have an adult helping you with that part. So just cover your paper completely with the coffee. And then you want the water to be hot so coffee just melts. So in the end, it should look like your first coat should look like this. To save time, I already did this and I've done the 3 coats. It looks like this in the end when all 3 coats are done. And when your 3rd coat is done and dry, it will be kind of hard. And I want you to just crumple your paper up. Not too hard so your paper rips, but just slightly to get the crease effect so it looks like it's been old. And just want to straighten it out. Now comes the burning part. For the burning part, you're going to get a steel plate. Just put the coffee to the side. And a candle. For this part, if you're a child doing this, I say have an adult help you with this. And be very cautious. Okay. So you have your candle. Next, what you want is a wet cloth. I'm just going to use wet tissue paper, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So I got my wet tissue paper. You want the water to be cold. You just want to soak it in there. Okay. So, next part, take your paper and probably don't take a corner first. Just light it on fire like that. It's gonna probably go out by itself, but just take your wet cloth and just dab it so the fire goes out. And do it again, and you wanna dab so it goes out. The fire, dab so it goes out. And you want to do this all around the paper. Make sure you have somebody supervising you while doing this. And you want to put out the fire as quickly as possible. Not that quick, but as quickly as possible so your whole paper does not get burnt. This may take a while. You want to make sure the fire goes out thoroughly, not just halfway. You don't want red stuff on the sides, that means the fire has not gone out. You want to press hard with it. You might want to use a steel plate so it won't be flammable. And now on the other side, you want to do all 4 sides. The reason I learned to do this is because I needed to do something for my school project, and I had to make it look like it was from the Aboriginal times. So it needed to look pretty old. And my cousin taught me how to do it. All the way around your paper. You don't want the fire to get too big, so you don't want it to burn out your whole paper, you just want the edges. And remember, you want 3 coats of the coffee. I'm doing some blank paper because, but if you're like doing it on some picture, you want to make it look old or anything like that, you want to be cautious. Just speed things up a bit, so last side. Remember, if you are a child, you want an adult to do this for you. Okay. In the end, your paper should look like this. And to make it more realistic, just fold it in quarters. And if you want it even more realistic, and you don't really mind getting the middles burnt, just put your paper over the fire and it will make stains like that. Just like that. If you have any questions, just comment below.